I'm going to nickname the Lachmann 762 the Death Gun. Once I go over these stats, you're going to be mind blown how quickly this gun actually kills. And it's not an exaggeration. We're going to go over the stats. 100%, you need to try this class setup right now. So be sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on noties, and I'll see you guys in the stats. We're on the sim.gg website where you can track pretty much any stat for any weapon in Modern Warfare 2. It's a pretty amazing website, so shout out to them for putting in this crazy amount of work. The Lachmann 762 is here highlighted in green, and if you don't know anything about time to kill, is basically how fast you can kill an opponent. So the lower the bar, the faster it is. So I've actually put the fastest killing guns in each category to match it up against the 762 to see how it does. So right here we have the 762 at about 122 millisecond time to kill right here in this chest area. So statistically, this is the area that you are likely to hit somebody in a normal gunfight. So that's why I've had it highlighted here. As you can see, there is a huge gap between the Lachmann 762 and other weapons like the Kastov-74U and the Fennec 45 from the SMG and assault rifle category. So obviously the Lachmann 762 is going to annihilate both of these weapons in any kind of situation, whether it's a close range or even a long range, because as you see, this time to kill is fairly consistent out to this 37 meter range, which is pretty standard for most of the maps that we have in the game. You notice there is also the 𝗪𝗚𝗢𝗔𝗡𝗖𝗹. So this one stat wise has the fastest time to kill at 108 milliseconds up to this 41 meter range. So you could say the 𝗪𝗚𝗢𝗔𝗓 would definitely be a good competitor against the Lachmann 762. Now both of these weapons, the 𝗪𝗚 and the Lachmann 762, do have their strengths and weaknesses. Now let me show you guys one other stat here. So if we click at the lower torso, look what happens. Lachmann 762, still the fastest killing gun out of all these weapons here at 122 milliseconds. Now look what happened to the 𝗪𝗚𝗢𝗔𝗓. It actually went up. The TTK went up. So, you know, statistically, if you're shooting the torso, no matter if it's the upper or the lower, your chances of winning a gunfight versus pretty much virtually any weapon in the game is a lot higher. But now take a look if we get a headshot. Dude, this is actually unbelievable. Like a 0 millisecond time to kill to the head. Dude, this is just absolutely insane. Now let's take a look what happens when we hit the arms. So the Lachmann 762, you do see some weakness here when you hit the arms, but not completely. Now the 𝗪𝗚𝗢𝗔𝗓 definitely does have the advantage here, but like I was saying, statistically, this is the largest area in the body, you know, and basically this whole area right here. So regardless, you're likely to hit these areas in typical gunfights. Now, the Fennec 45 does have the slight advantage here, but as you notice, there is a damage drop-off right here at about this 13 meter range, and that's when the Fennec does become weaker than the 762 statistically. So these are just some things to note here, and the same thing can be said for the legs. However, when it comes to the largest areas on a player's body, the head all the way throughout the torsos, the 762 has a higher percentage chance of winning these gunfights. Now, one little other stat that I want to show you that's really cool about this website. So we're targeting right here, the chest, right? So the Lachmann 762 kills in 2 shots up to this 37 meter range. Absolutely insane stuff. Now check out for the headshot. Obviously, it's going to be a 1 shot. So yeah, hopefully this was convincing enough, and why I think you should definitely give this 762 class setup a shot. Now let's go over the build. I need to preface this with the fact that there is something important that you need to know about this class setup, because I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to come back in the comments and complain if you're not listening to what I'm saying right now, because this is very important. So the Lachmann 762 has very crazy recoil. So that's why we've built it the way we have with these specific attachments that is going to favor more recoil and accuracy. Now, the second thing that's important to note is that the mobility and handling is going to be fairly slow. So you're gonna have to just accept that as well, because the TTK on this gun is incredibly fast, and the way that Infinity Ward wants to go ahead and balance it and make it as fair as possible is to make that that recoil uncontrollable. So if you're just gonna favor more mobility and handling, then this gun is gonna be uncontrollable at many ranges. If you don't believe me, go into the shooting range yourself and go ahead and test it out. It's gonna be virtually impossible to hit a target, at least at longer ranges. Maybe shipment, it might be useful there, but as far as most of the maps go in the game, it's going to be a very uncontrollable weapon. Trust me on that one. So that's why we've got it engineered the way we have it here. So starting off with the underbarrel, we got the Merc foregrip, and for my tuning I went with 0.39 towards hip walking speed and 0.23 towards that aim down sight speed. I just wanted to balance this out as much as I possibly can without really hindering too many of what our weaknesses are. Next up, we have the Lockshot KT85 for both vertical and horizontal recoil control, and for tuning I went with 0.41 towards recoil stabilization and 0.23 towards that gun kick control. Now for the magazine, this one is going to be optional. All right, I'm going to give you two choices: either go with the 50 round or the 30 round. Now obviously the 50 round is going to give you a lot less movement and mobility. It's going to be a lot more profound, and you are going to reload your weapon a lot slower. However, like I said, the recoil is it's pretty uncontrollable if you're shooting at longer range targets for a prolonged amount of time. But this might actually be useful on smaller to medium sized maps because you're most likely going to come across multiple enemies at a time at a much quicker rate. So you might as well give yourself an edge by having more ammo in your magazine rather than just wasting your time reloading 30 rounds at a time, and then you're just going to get destroyed by someone who's just rushing at you. So it just makes more sense to have more ammo in the bag versus not having enough at all. If you choose to go this route with the 50 round drum, just be sure to pre-aim around corners and always expect somebody to be there, because like I said in the beginning, you're gonna have a slower reaction time with your mobility and handling being fairly decreased here. Now with the 30 round magazine, I do recommend this more so for larger maps, because with this one it's not going to be as heavy as well, and also you will have time to reload your weapon in safer spots. There's going to be less chaos and you're going to have a lot more time to make that decision. Do what you will with that information, but those are just my suggestions when it comes to picking between these two. Obviously you don't want to go with the 10 round because that's just not enough ammo. All right, next up we have the LMS Factory G79 stock, again for more recoil and accuracy. So we have aiming stability as well as recoil control for our pros here. Tuning is going to be 2.84 towards that aim down sight speed and 1.78 towards aiming idle stability. And lastly, for the optic, I went with the Cronin Mini Pro. This just helps you out visually, just to get a much more accurate shot. You will need an optic on this class setup because the iron sights are not really user friendly. The fact that the recoil is already hard to control as is, you do want to have every single advantage that you can. All right, for the rest of the class setup, this is all optional. You can use whatever you want to, but I do highly recommend you use something like a combat knife so that you can actually run around a lot faster for those dead times in the matches where you're trying to navigate from point A to point B a lot faster, because like I said, this is going to be a very slow moving setup. Now for my tactical, I'm using Stim Shot, Lethal, I got the Claymore, and for my perk package, I'm using Scavenger, Bomb Squad, Fast Hands, and Quick Fix. I must say, I do recommend using Fast Hands because this will help you reload your magazine a lot faster as well. So that's going to be very essential to this class setup. And for my field upgrades, I'm using Dead Silence and Munitions Box. All right, so some closing thoughts and a reminder once again for this class setup. Yes, this thing just absolutely melts, guys. You guys saw the stats, but you have to be mindful of that recoil control and just accept the fact that it's going to be a slow moving gun, and at the same time do not forget to change it to full auto. That is 100% what you need to do when you enter the match. Change it to full auto and then just have some fun with this gun, man. It's absolutely crazy. But anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the gameplay. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on noties, and let's get into it. Because the recoil control on this thing is already pretty insane. Even putting on all these attachments that help it with recoil control, you'll still notice the recoil is just crazy bad. But it is a very fun gun to use if you know how to use it correctly. Alright, let's reload here. Let's pop this Deddy. Guy right here. There you go. Kind of waiting now for Oh, I saw Claymore there. Claymore's right in there. There's no way teammate didn't trigger that. No way. No, shot in the back. All right, let's call in this chopper though. But yeah, you guys get the idea, right, of how to use it. So that's my little gift to you guys for those who do watch these gameplays. Because a lot of the times, when I make 𝗧𝗘𝗔𝗠 videos, it's literally just people who are searching for the attachments to use. They don't care about no jibber jabber, they just want to know what to use. And oftentimes, when I do explain things, they come back in the comments and tell me, yo, this gun is too much recoil. This gun is not, not good. That's because I just literally told you guys how you should be using this gun. So I appreciate those who do watch the videos all the way through. Appreciate you guys. Because you have to understand, when it comes to this game, you can literally modify your class setups to how you specifically want it to perform. Can I get this guy? Yeah, let's go, baby. Alright, let's keep pushing here. Let's go up here. Let's get high ground. Hello. Oh, they're at the hard point. Oh, man. There he is. We need a UAV ASAP. There you go. Right on cue. Thank you, teammate. Appreciate it. Should be one in here. Good stuff. Where's this guy at? No way, bro. Yeah, you gotta be ready for gunfights at all times, because we're already at a disadvantage with slow movement. Thank you for the UAV once again, teammate. Hello? Got him. One more. Let's go. Nice little feed right there. Let's pop this UAV. Here they come. Nope, not against the 7.62, man. Ooh. Oh, let's go. Absolutely disgusting weapon, man. This TTK is just criminal. Let me run. Let's get the flank. Hello? Oh. Trying to take down my chopper. Maybe popping this Daddy. Oh man, dude, there goes the streak. All good though, man. I'm having a lot of fun. But yeah, the slow ADS and big recoil is Infinity Ward's way of saying, you know what? We know how... Oh wait, I'm dead. We know how OP this gun is. We have to balance it out some way, right? So, yeah, I mean, you can pick your poison. Like, do you want a faster TTK and mobility in exchange for not being able to hit your shots? That's up to you. But in my opinion, I feel like the gun is going to be rendered useless if you don't have good, accurate shots. So you kind of have to adjust here. You know, that's the sacrifice I was talking about and how this gun needs to be used. All right, Mr. Riot Shield. Come on, man. Oh, man. Nice shot. Nice shot. Bro, we need to hit up the hard point bigly. $37 seconds left. Can we do it? He's coming up. He is coming up. Come on. Oh, what the? Yo. Oh, jeez, dude. I honestly, I'm gonna be curious to your guys' reactions about this class setup. Oh my god. You see that? He shot me first, but I still kill him. Why? Faster TTK. Comes down to that. Plain and simple. Yeah, recoil a little jumpy there. Claymore. Alright, give us the hard point already. Come on. Give us the hard point. I got my Claymore watching that end. Alright, come on in. Come on in. Here they come. Oh yeah, baby. Give me that one shot. Let's go. We're making this comeback. Oh, let's see if he goes this way. I think we can actually make this comeback, guys. Let's make it happen. Wow, what a throw. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely dead. Two more for the advance. Come on, we can do this. Oh, man, nice shot. Come on. It's really hard to believe I'm literally the only one here. Oh, here. Hey, thank you, teammate. Thanks for the support. Yep. Okay, we got the lead. I'm gonna go around and look for a kill now. Dude, teammate is popping off with that chopper. Let's go. Oh, I'm gonna get shot here. Daddy time. Let's keep moving here. Yeah, guys, if you guys made it this far to the video, I really appreciate y'all. Like I said, I gave you guys the instructions of how to use this gun. Specifically, remember, change it to full auto. Prioritize close to medium range gunfights. And it'll translate to a much more pleasant experience, and you can take full advantage of that fast TTK. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy. Leave a like, subscribe, turn on noties. I'll see you guys in the next one.